Hi, everybody. I'm Colin Knox. I'm the head of community engagement here at SolarWinds MSP and jumping in on another session of our partner perspectives. Today, I'm joined by Patrick with meinAdmin out of Germany, and he's been running his business for, what do we figure, 13, 14 years now in a couple locations in Germany, and very focused on managed services and continues to grow that business. So Patrick, welcome to the show today.
Hi, Colin. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, it's great to have you. So, a lot of these partner perspectives that we're doing right now have a surface around the COVID-19 and what's happening with the pandemic and really how it's affecting business. So, first question I'd ask you is just what's different about your business today as an MSP as a result of all of this?
Yeah, to be honest, we start switching to the MSP model 3-4 years ago. Since beginning of this year, you cannot buy anything from us. So we have nice tools. We are a modern company, but the main difference is that we not meet each other at the coffee machine, for example. So we all stay at home since weeks and work from home. And everybody have to describe things more clear than before. So this is some difference. But in comparison to maybe some other companies in a traditional model, we are really modern, and yeah, we do the same work since before, but from other places.
Okay, no, that's interesting. And so, you said people can't buy any machines or hardware from you anymore, and so you've really switched to this full managed services, hardware as a service model. How has that worked for you in this adaptation to the whole work from home shift that everybody's done as a result of this?
Yeah, since years we talk to our clients that they have to be more flexible and they have to invest in new technology, but as it's everywhere, you don't change anything if there's no pain. And for example, lots of our customers never offered home office before. So now they do, now they have to. And yeah, from one day to the next, my colleagues have to work with hundreds more of networks, the private networks. So before this day, every infrastructure was infrastructure we built, we know, and now we have access to lots of private infrastructures with other problems, smaller problems with weak Wi-Fi and something like this, and we have to solve these small problems that they all can work from home.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that's really impacted and just shifted the way that a lot of MSPs have to handle and work and correspond with their clients. So when it comes to working with these clients in this manner where everybody's off in home offices and your employees are working from home as well, how are you managing the communication with your clients and your employees? Are there any best practices that you'd like to share or things that you've learned?
Yeah, so we started to have kind of kick off every morning in the teams. So normally we don't have this because I don't like these meetings that much. So, but if you're at the same place or 2-3 places, you meet somewhere at coffee and say, okay, you have to do this, I do this. But if you don't meet, you don't talk about this. So in the morning, 10-15 minutes, there's a big teams meeting with video because for me, it's important to see the others. And I think if you're weeks at home, it's more extreme to see one of your colleagues. This is what we do right now to have to know what the others are doing, because not everybody there for sure there. Some guys, they hate staying at home right now. They cannot, they okay, in the office, I can do my work better because I have my place, everything is fine there. And at home, I have no private room for me, something like this. For some guys, it's really hard to work from home.
Yeah. Yeah, and how have you found corresponding with and communicating with your clients? Have you had to amp up and increase the amount that you're speaking to your clients on a regular basis and keep in touch with them in this time, or?
Yeah, so when we decided to send all employees to home, it was the same time when the government in Germany closed all schools and all kindergartens. And so we inform all our customers and say, okay, since now everybody is in home office and available like before, but they're not at 3 places, they're at 50 places. And also we tell them that it can be normal that a little girl or little boy want to hug his daddy in this moment when he is on the call. And we hope to get some understanding for this new situation. Because when the daddy is at home and sitting in front of some computers, and the child's also at home because of closed kindergartens, the world have, in this situation, you need lots of understandings each other. So, and we send it via email to our customers and say, okay, there is a new situation right now, but we are ready for this new situation. And we also offered them that if they need notebooks, they can rent it in a short time. When they need it tomorrow, we have it here. And we give some ideas how we can help our customers also to manage home office, because we have to do it at this moment. So we share our ideas, and this was important for lots of our customers to understand that we know that we are on the same boat, because everybody has to go to home office in days, not in months. It wasn't it was no project.
Really fast shift.
Yeah.
You know, with that big shift and with that change, there's been a lot of malicious actors on the internet and around the world that have really been taking advantage of this fast shift and quick setup and kind of uncomfortable initial settling period. So security's been really top of mind for a lot of people, and it's had a lot of coverage over the last kind of couple months and several weeks. So what are you guys doing at meinAdmin to protect your customers, and what are you guys seeing?
Yeah, so normally we have a minimal contract term in our ARM agreements. So if you put in one notebook, you have to stay in for 12 months, for example. This is what we decided to cancel completely. So our customers can add any private notebook to the platform and can kick it out in 3 or 4 weeks when they are back at office or not. So what's happened was that companies pays us for a basic security monitoring, because they say, okay, it's a private notebook from my employee, but for the time when he is at home, I want to monitor this notebook against malicious stuff, Trojans, and like this, and viruses. And yeah, it's too hard to say to the employee, you have to pay for it. So the companies, our customers, pay us because we removed this minimal term agreement to monitor private infrastructure and also private notebooks. And what we also do, when the pandemic was coming, we ordered lots of notebooks, and there's no option to use your private notebook because it's old or you don't have it. You can rent it week by week from us, and if you don't need it anymore, you send it back and you can stop the agreement. So we try to be really flexible for our customers, because they all don't know what happened, and lots of our customers fight with their businesses. Some don't know if they are alive after the pandemic. So we try to be a stable part in this situation right now, to just give help and not talk about problems, just talk about solutions.
Yeah, I think that you covered a lot there. I think it's really good feedback that you had on how you're managing even the security, not having to worry about the home computers, offering the computers that you guys already had in stock to manage that. And then you kind of already jumped into what was going to be the next question, but some concepts or steps that you took to preserve revenue and mitigate your own risk by, not kind of reducing the minimum term and the flexibility in the agreements and waive of how you can deliver services to your clients. So is there any other steps you've taken on revenue preservation?
Yes, we have, so most of our customers using RMM, but they don't, we start selling SolarWinds Backup, but backup is a competitive market. So there are lots of solutions, and if you have one, it's not that easy to switch, or it's not that easy to describe the customer why they have to switch. But what we do with SolarWinds Backup, we have some clients with infrastructure, they are so slow where you cannot work from remote. It's impossible with their internet connection. So from the countryside of Germany. So what we do is moving with SolarWinds Backup to some cloud solution. So we put their servers to the cloud and connect everything from home office to the cloud. What they see is how easy it is. They see when my backup is a cloud solution, it's more easier to switch from one to another side, from cloud back to in-house, from in-house to cloud. It's more easy if you have just a solution which is optimized to store all backups inside their companies. And this is what we see after the pandemic. I think we will have lots of sale calls about backup solutions, switching to the new backup solution from SolarWinds and from meinAdmin, because it's more flexible, it's cloud optimized, and this is where the customer directly see a value. So, and yeah, this is where that's a part of the company where I think that we can do lots of business in the future.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, we're kind of at the tail end of the session here, but one last question I had for you is what advice do you have for the MSP community at large as we all face this current situation?
Yes, like I mentioned before, so lots of customers have hard times, so because they cannot do their work right now. And as MSP, you should show a clear head, talk about solutions, not about problems. And for sure, you have at the moment as MSP lots of work, and maybe you are also at the limit, but your customers shouldn't feel this, because we are one of the branches which are able to earn money right now. So there are lots of branches they cannot do, and for them we have to stay here with a clear head and help them. And this is what I can say to the partners, to the other guys. Give them a kind of security with your knowledge.
Yeah, hey, that's great feedback, right? Talk about solutions, not problems, and stay focused and stay positive. So, Patrick, I thank you very much for your time and taking the opportunity to chat with me today and share some of your feedback, and look forward to doing more of these sessions with some of our other partners. So, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.